Okay, so another shopping option is to shop online with one of these services. A number of people use ShopRite from home. I have never used that. I understand that of late there's a significant demand for that service, and so that the slot that you are given may be several days out. So another option is Instacart. This is one that Mandy uses. I'd never used it before, so I thought we'd walk through how to get started. The first thing they want is they want your zip code because they want to know where you live. So the way this one works is, I guess like all the rest of them, is that you create an account, you go online, you pick your products, then somebody else goes to the store and picks out the products for you. And then some of them have a pickup option, and then the other ones will deliver to you. Some of them will deliver immediately, like within a couple of hours of a window if they're able to. Others, you will choose your delivery time. Let's use a different email. Okay, so you can see with Instacart, I guess the nice thing about that is that there's a number of different stores that you can choose from, including ShopRite. Um, so let's start with ShopRite because that's one that I'm most familiar with. So you can get your stuff from ShopRite using ShopRite at Home or Instacart. So that's kind of nifty. So immediately they show you what the coupons are. If you're a coupon shopper, they take you right to produce, featured products, and so on. Or you can go over here to departments and just do your shopping by departments, which is probably the way most people shop. You know, you go to the department and pick up the items that you need there. So let's look at how fruits are handled. So you go to fresh fruits, bing, bing. If you want an individual apple, you can either click on the image and it'll bring up the whole thing, or if you're really quick, you can just go like this and start putting things in your cart. And I just put a Fuji apple. Actually, I just put one into my cart, but what it's telling me is that they're low on galas, so they might want to give me a Fuji instead. Am I okay with that? If I say, yeah, I'm not so sure about the Fuji, they'll tell me what other apples are able. So if I don't want a Fuji, I can get a Pink Lady. Okay? So now I'm going to say, don't replace that item. And I've changed my mind. I don't want it anyway, so I'm going to say, forget it. Okay? If I come down here, I can pick a bag. Say I'm going to get a bag of apples. And again, they're telling me they're kind of low on those. Now, this is interesting because I'm doing this at almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I suspect that if you did this earlier in the day, they might have restocked and you'd have more luck, right? But anyway, here's the deal. I'm going to say, well, I'm okay with the organic ones. Give me the organic ones. In fact, maybe I want the organic ones anyway, so that'll all work out fine. All right, so I just put some apples in my cart. Now, if I hop over I can go back to departments very quickly by doing this. There's also filters over here on the side that you can choose your brands, and you can also, specify your nutritional needs over here. So let's go back to departments. And let's say, I don't know, what would be a good thing to pick? Let's try meats. Let's do the meat counter. Okay, so they don't have any pictures of these because these are the ones that the butchers actually probably cut and do in the store. But if we went back here, there was a selection here for packaged meats, I think, wasn't there? Okay, so here's another little thing. So you can go sideways this way and click this arrow to keep going to the right, or you can just say, I want to see them all, and click that 100 or more, and they'll show you everything that they have. I don't buy a lot of meat, so to me this is kind of hard to look at. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but for those of you who shop for meat, hopefully this makes sense to you, and you can just do like we did before and click on the plus and put the items in your cart. Let's go back to departments, and let's see what the delivery times are. Okay, Prices listed for orders 35 and above per store. Okay. Oh, there's no times available. Demand is higher than normal right now. No service times may not be available. If you still want to do your order, try another store. Interesting. So basically, they're telling us ShopRite's slammed right now. They don't have anybody who can deliver. Let's see what happens if we choose another store. We're going to go back to the main menu here where we're going to be choosing our store. Let's see what's happening over here at Wegmans. And I'm going to go back for 1 second. If they'll let me. They're not going to let me do that. Okay, so here we are at Wegmans. I just happened to notice that it said, oh yeah, it does right here. Here it says delivery or pickup. If you've been in Wegmans, you've seen those racks just inside the door near the market pantry. And that's where they put the these orders that are waiting for people to come pick them up. So if you wanted to go do that, you could probably, as long as they have the products that you need, you've got a better shot at maybe pick up rather than having to wait for someone to deliver. Okay, so the same sort of setup here. They have the coupon items, they have departments, and it's the usual things. Canned goods, fruits, apples. It's all very nicely organized. They even have floral, bless them. You can still get some flowers over there at Wegmans if you want. Okay, so let's go to our shopping cart. Oh, hold on. Let's go back and see how Wegmans is doing on their delivery times. Oh, they're all booked up too. So, this is how it goes. Again, I'm doing this late in the day. So if you were doing this in the morning, it might be a different story. Let's see what happens for pickup if they have anybody working. So we have 2 choices for Wegmans. I would go to this one probably, which is a Cherry Hill store. And let's see. Pickup times, there's no pickup times. In other words, so they have no shoppers either. They have no shoppers and they have no pickups. So you can't pick up and they can't deliver to you. So it's a question of it's not a question of not having drivers. They just don't have anybody to do the shopping right now. That's how busy they are. All right. So like everything else, this is going to take a little more planning. But hopefully you get the idea how this works. It's yet another option to reduce your trips to the store. Let's go to the cart and check out because I think we had some apples in our cart from over there at ShopRite. So here's the checkout. We had some Granny Smith apples. Okay, minimum order is $10, so that's good to know. If it's $35 or more, you get Instacart has a membership feature. You can just order stuff and not be a member. But if you're going to order on a regular basis, you'll get free delivery if you're ordering $35 or more at a time. There is a service fee associated with this, right? They got to pay the shopper or something. And that's what they're talking about here. You want free delivery, you're going to join their Instacart Express group. Let's see. And there's a 10-minute. I can't really check out because I don't have enough stuff in my cart. But anyway, those are the basics of Instacart. And here, so ShopRite at Home or Instacart. I think there's another one too that we'll do a little message on, which is a convenience store version of the same. But yeah, it's another option. Okay.